Here is something the personal finance industry will never say out loud. Most wealth building advice was written for people who already have money. The investment strategies, the compound interest calculators, the just invest 20% of your income frameworks, they all assume a financial baseline that millions of people simply do not have. And when you try to apply that advice on a low income and it does not work, the quiet message you receive is that wealth building is not for you yet. That message is wrong. Because here is the part nobody tells you. Low income is not the barrier to building wealth. The belief that low income is the barrier, that is the barrier. By the end of this video, you will have a 3-part framework that works on any income. No side hustles, no luck required. Just a quiet system that has worked for ordinary people on ordinary salaries for decades.
Let me tell you about 2 people. Sarah is a nurse in the American Midwest. At 32, she was earning $28,000 a year. No inheritance, no financial background, no side hustle. Her freedom horizon, the number of days she could survive without a paycheck, was 12 days. Her brother is a doctor, earns 4 times what she earns. Today, Sarah's freedom horizon is over 900 days. Her portfolio is tracking directly toward her enough number. She works part-time by choice, not necessity. Her brother is still carrying $20,000 in student loans, wondering where his money goes every month. Same family, completely different financial realities. Sarah did not out-earn her brother. She outthought him. And the difference came down to 3 levers that anyone can pull, regardless of income. But before I show you those levers, I need to address why most low-income wealth-building advice fails. You have probably heard some version of this before. Spend less, save more, invest the difference. And you probably thought, yes, but on my income, there is nothing left to invest. And here is the part nobody tells you. That feeling is almost never a math problem. It is a baseline problem. And a baseline problem is not fixed by earning more. It is fixed by separating what your life actually costs from what you are spending to maintain the image of your life.
The 3 levers. Lever 1, the freedom baseline. This is not a budget. A budget tracks what you spend. The freedom baseline defines what your life actually needs to cost, stripped of status and performance. Write down every genuine monthly expense in your real designed life. Housing, food, transport, health, genuine leisure. For most people in the USA, UK, or Canada, this honest number lands around $2,000 to $2,500 a month. Now, compare that to your actual current spending. For most people, the gap is $500 to $1,000 a month, not going toward genuine life quality, but towards subscriptions, upgrades, and purchases that were fundamentally about appearance rather than experience. Cut the performance. Keep the life. That is lever 1. Lever 2. Compound the delta. Take the gap between your freedom baseline and your actual income. On a $40,000 salary, roughly $3,333 monthly take-home, living on a $2,500 baseline frees $833 every month. Now here is the math most people intellectually know, but emotionally underestimate. $833 a month invested in a low-cost index fund at a modest 7% annual return does this. Year 10, $120,000. Year 20, $340,000. Year 30, $900,000. From a $40,000 salary, without a promotion, without a single stock pick. But here is the part nobody tells you about why most people never act on this. Knowing the math and believing the math are 2 completely different psychological experiences. And the gap between them is where almost every low-income wealth-building attempt collapses. Not because the numbers do not work, but because the future feels too abstract to sacrifice the present for.
This is why automation matters more than discipline. Set the transfer once on payday. Remove the decision entirely. Because one decision made today is infinitely more reliable than the same decision we made every single month.
Lever 3, the annual reset. Every time your income increases, a raise, a new role, a promotion, the default is to let your lifestyle expand to meet it. This is lifestyle inflation, and it happens automatically if you do not interrupt it deliberately. The rule is simple. Every time your income increases, invest 100% of the increase before your lifestyle absorbs it. A $5,000 raise invested immediately adds approximately 2 years to your freedom horizon over a 30-year period. 2 years of freedom purchased with money your lifestyle never even knew existed. Here is what I want you to do tonight. Calculate your freedom baseline. Write every genuine monthly expense in your real designed life. Honest about what funds your life versus what funds the image of your life. Subtract that from your monthly take-home. Whatever remains, even $200, even $100, that is your engine. Open a brokerage account. Vanguard or Fidelity in the USA, a Stocks and Shares ISA in the UK, a TFSA in Canada. Set one automatic transfer for your next payday. Then calculate your freedom horizon. Divide your current savings by your monthly baseline. Multiply by 30. Write that number down. 6 months from now, check it again. The difference between those two numbers is what quiet, unglamorous wealth building actually looks like. It does not look like a breakthrough. It looks like a number that is slightly larger than it was last time. And then slightly larger again. Drop your freedom baseline in the comments right now. Not your salary, your real number. The honest monthly cost of your actual life. I want to see what financial freedom costs this community. And if this video shifted something for you, subscribe, because this is exactly what we do here every single week. I will see you in the next one.